Good morning, guys. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. So I thought that today I would do a little mini Vitacost haul for you. I have been ordering from Vitacost for I'd say 2+ years now, and they're super great at helping me find healthy food products, definitely helping me save some money and making it easier for me to eat a lot of the things that I want to eat but can't always get very accessibly where I live. So I want to break down everything I bought. This is a bit of a mini food haul, just kind of topping up and getting a few bits and bobs. And I do plan to do a bit of like a Whole Foods versus Thrive Market versus Vitacost series coming up. So everything you see today, I'll kind of compare with that, but I thought I would kind of talk you through what I got in my Vitacost order today. So first things first is my Vitacost order came in this box. Now, they're really great about having these little dividers that keep everything super safe. And every other time I've done a Vitacost haul with you guys, I've sat on the floor and kind of pulled it all out. But just to save time and make it a lot easier for you guys, I've laid it all out next to me and I'm just going to kind of show you one item at a time. Now, for me, there are lots of little things that I love and can definitely get locally, but if I can save up and get everything at once at Vitacost, it's great, and I try to maximize them whenever they have a 15% off coupon or any other sales. And then with Ebates, you can always get cash back. So if you aren't using Ebates when you're shopping online, you should definitely do that. It's wonderful. But in today's order, I picked up, now this is also, I guess this is the disclaimer for this video. So this is a order for our entire house. Now, every single person in my house eats very differently. We're a very three-generational house. Everybody has their own personal preferences and styles and things. So some of this stuff may not vibe with what I choose to eat or I typically talk about, but they are in the order because maybe there's something like the first item is these Walden Farms Italian dressings. Mom loves these. She specifically likes the Italian ones, and they're super hard to find locally. You can find zesty versions and other version of the Walden Farms dressings, but the actual just straight Italian one is very difficult to find. So we always get these from Vitacost. My preference for dressing is from Primal Kitchen. This is the Caesar dressing and marinade with avocado oil. I tend to use this or the ranch. I've dabbled in some of the other ones. I'll probably try them again, but this is one that's pretty much consistently always in my fridge. I am trying a new brand. I haven't tried anything from Once Again yet that I know of, and I've got a jar of tahini, which is only sesame seeds. Essentially, it's ground up sesame seeds. Tahini is great for making salad dressings, to put in hummus, to kind of add to sauces and do other things with. And then I've also got some sunflower seed butter. So one of the gals that I follow on Instagram is very, I think her history is that she has SIBO, and her diet is very like concentrated on like dealing with bacterial things and like certain things that just maybe if you are in that, like you have inflammation, you have intestinal issues, might be a little bit more mindful for you. So like she doesn't consume nutritional yeast or quite a few things. She doesn't consume peanuts, although I have peanut butter over here. Things of that nature, and she was talking about switching to sunflower butter, and so I thought I would give it a try. I don't really use it all that often, but I thought it might be something nice to have to see how I like it and to give me the option of kind of testing things. There's still like one or two spots in my skin that I feel like are food related, so I need to kind of watch my diet and potentially pull back on that. But I got some sunflower seed butter. I always get, when I get any kind of nut seed, any kind of butters, I make sure that they are unsweetened. So I want the least amount of ingredients possible in these. I got a bag of decaf coffee beans. If you guys have watched my hormone videos and all of those other things, you'll know that for half the month, at least, I try to stick to decaf. For the most part, I try to minimize my caffeine intake. And so with summer rolling around, I have been loving like iced coffee a little bit more. So I wanted to make my own iced coffee. So I got some decaf beans so that I could grind those up and just do my own concentrate at home. So next up is the Coconut Secret, the original Coconut Aminos teriyaki sauce. I keep coconut aminos on hand. Those are kind of always floating around in my pantry, but I started buying the teriyaki sauce. It's just an extra additive for things so that I didn't have to make my own sauces last second. I use this a lot if I'm stir frying any like veggies, or maybe I just want to add something else to like salmon or fish or chicken, whatever. So this is super easy to keep in my fridge and have on hand, and it's organic tree sap organic coconut tree sap, sea salt, organic ginger, organic onion, organic garlic, and organic cayenne pepper. So one of my favorites, and I actually think that this bottle is bigger than the one that I originally bought when I tried it in the grocery store, but I love it, and I probably should have bought a few more, but we're on a budget. Like I said, I did buy another jar of peanut butter. This only has certified organic peanuts in it. A lot of times I'll buy the like freshly ground bit at Fresh Market or Whole Foods if I'm there, but I do try to keep peanut butter in hand. I like peanut butter. I typically will eat it with an apple, or I might mix in some like chocolate coconut butter. It's just one of my faves, so there's always a jar of this floating around our pantry. Coconut oil spray, expeller pressed. Okay, let's talk about coconut oil spray. I love coconut oil spray. I do use it quite frequently in cooking. The problem is it's really challenging to find this on shelves that does not have soy in it. So if you're buying coconut oil spray in the store and you haven't necessarily been checking the back of it, and maybe you are looking to minimize or be more mindful of your soy consumption, this is one of the sneaky places that they put it. So Vitacost has been great for me because I can find a place that doesn't have a soy option with it, and it isn't like $9 or $10 for one little can of spray. Twinings English breakfast decaffeinated. I always have a decaf black tea on hand, although I bought the small one and then I ended up going to Publix and realizing that they sell like the giant ones there, so I also have a giant one. So we'll just have lots of decaf tea because we kind of hit that point in the day where typically afternoon all I drink is decaf tea. If I'm gonna have anything, it's gonna be decaf afternoon. So I love Twinings, it's my favorite. I'm really particular about decaf black teas, and this one is one of the best. Garden of Life vitamin code raw iron. If you guys saw my what I eat in a day, you know that I've been taking iron just to beef up my energy, to feel better, less tired, for more overall health, and I ran out of mine, so this is a blessing because I needed it again, and it was actually it's a couple bucks cheaper to get it with Vitacost, so I just went ahead and snagged it there. But I will say that it's actually quite similar in price on Amazon. We have one bag of Miracle noodles. These are, I think they're pretty similar to the shirataki noodles. This is a different plant one, but Mom wanted these. It's kind of like if you're into the low carb life, these are a good option as far as like low carb noodles, although they're very like odd and squishy. So they were super affordable, and I only grabbed one bag for Mom because I wanted to make sure she liked them before, you know, we had like a crap ton in our pantry. Rawmio Hazelnut Beyond Gourmet Creamy Raw Chocolate Hazelnut Spread. I'm really excited about this. So I was actually going to film this video after lunch, and then when I walked back into my room I realized that this was sitting on my bed and I really want to open this. So filming this video now so that I can go eat it in a few minutes. I typically have some kind of chocolate throughout the day. Like I have chocolate very regularly. I don't have a ton of it, but I do have little nibbles of it, or I'll have it, like I said, I'll mix some with peanut butter and have it on an apple. Sometimes I'll just have a spoonful of like chocolate coconut butter, whatever I have on hand. So I think the chocolate coconut butter I purchased from Whole Foods a really long time ago, and I couldn't find anything similar to it online. I've tried a few, and I feel like every time I find one I like, I don't seem to be able to find it again. So this is almost like, I guess, a not dairy packed and sugar packed version of Nutella. I'm very excited to try this. I will keep you posted. And then the last two little bits that I got, like I said, I always keep chocolate. I always have chocolate on hand. I've gotten really picky about my chocolate. I've tried a lot, and I know which ones I really love and which ones I'm kind of like, no, you don't hit my chocolate needs. So Vitacost started selling Loving Earth. I'm not sure how long ago, but if you guys follow Sarah's Day, you'll know that she loves Loving Earth, and you can get it on Amazon. And there was like a big sample pack of like all of the Loving Earth chocolates along with Sarah's Select Mix on Amazon a while ago. I snagged that, and when I did, I was able to try a few more chocolates, but I also saw on Vitacost's Instagram a while ago that they were selling Loving Earth. So I snagged two of these because these are my two favorites, and it is the creamy organic bean bar, and this is the coconut milk chocolate, and then the salted caramel chocolate. These are a lot creamier and lighter. I did a whole blog post on like how to pick a vegan chocolate. I'll link that down below for you guys. But if you are more of the like, you like white chocolate, like lighter chocolate, and more like really creamy, rich, milky chocolate, that's definitely what you're gonna get with Loving Earth. Their chocolate is very much, cacao butter based, and not as heavy in like cacao. So it's a lot creamier, it's a lot richer, and it definitely, the strongness isn't there. It's just a lighter chocolate overall. But these are two of my favorites of their line. I've tried quite a few, and these are the ones I keep buying again. So that is all I have for you guys today. A very, very short Vitacost haul. I am going to do a Vitacost versus Thrive Market video next, coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm just going to break down the cost and comparison. So far I haven't ordered anything from Thrive Market, and partially that's because every time I go I compare it to Vitacost and somewhere else and I chalk myself out of it. So I'm going to do a big breakdown on all of those so you guys can see what's worth your money, what's worth your time, and where you really need to worry about spending all of that extra effort. So yeah. I love you guys. You matter to me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Give it a like because it really supports my channel. And don't forget to subscribe. I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. Central Time. So I'm off to make lunch and play with my pups. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.